Hi guys, I'm back with another Expedition Antarctica video. Today we're doing normal mode. Like I said I would, I'm going to show a full expedition video on how to complete normal mode. So, last video I did easy mode. Same thing as always, you grab your stuff, flares, and energy bar. Normal mode, it's going to be a little harder. It's not as different from easy mode. It is still a little harder, but not as hard. The only thing, well, actually, it is harder. I don't know why I said not as hard, but now it's going to be more slippery, you see? Easy mode, it was like not even slippery. So, let's make it to the ladder. Here we are. Let's head up. So this is the first part, pretty easy, normal, usual. It'll get more difficult as we go on, but so far it's going to be pretty easy, pretty simple, pretty nice. So let's complete this game today. Now the only big difference on normal mode is that you only have 3 lives. So it's not as different than easy mode, it's just you can only die 3 times before you have to restart your whole expedition. And what I mean by restart is, for example, you make it to base 1, or camp 1, sorry. And you die once, you go to camp 2, die another time, and go to camp 3, you die another time. That's all your lives. This means that you come back to base camp. So like you can't respawn back to the camps. Camps are like checkpoints. But you only have a certain amount of lives that you can respawn there. So come back to your base again. So same thing as usual here on the ladder. I believe this ladder is a little bigger than easy mode. So if you wanna remember easy mode, you gotta go to the edge, see that little stake right there, you wanna come to the last ladder, aim, and then jump on the ladder. You don't wanna fall in that pit. It's one tap. So you don't wanna do that. Icy ladder, it's pretty simple if you haven't heard easy mode. You need to jump continuously across the icy ladders to avoid slipping off. And it's pretty easy, the icy ladders, but can be a little confusing for beginners. I remember when I was a beginner, I didn't really understand this game till my first finish, and I was very happy. Matter of fact, back then there's only one mode, and I believe it felt like normal mode. Yeah, so we're basically playing like the OG mode. There was one mode, didn't get to choose it. I remember those days. It was the first time I beat the game. So we're gonna come up here, this ladder thing. If you watched my easy mode video, you know never go up the front way. You want to turn around and go this way, up the ladder, and you just completed that. So now this tightrope, if you're a beginner, you want to take it slow like this and keep going like that. If you feel like you really understand the concept of this rope, you want to just go for it. Like if you really do feel it. If you have advanced 1, which I do, I don't really like to take it because they're not really shortcuts. They're kind of like extra work, basically, if you know what I mean. Like it's not really fast, actually. It's kind of longer than it really does take just on the normal mode. This is an easier route, actually, too. So you go up here. This is a more jumping thing, like more split ladders and things like that. More obstacles on normal mode. Easy mode is like the beginner mode. Like anyone can play it. It's really beginner friendly. If you're a beginner, you should definitely watch my easy mode video. It does a straight step-by-step understanding on how to beat easy mode. Full expedition, by the way. Oh yeah, you need to be careful on these gaps, by the way. So on the side, you want to go like this, jump side, You want to come to the very end on this and then jump like that, just so you get the extra room. Then you could just go to your first checkpoint. So if you do have the energy bar game pass, take your energy bar and drink your water. If you don't have the energy bar, come in here and go to bed. So like shift lock, yeah. So basically, so this will recharge your energy and your water, because if you don't have enough energy or you don't have enough water, you will start losing health. So you want to, as much of that as possible, basically. Don't want to send it like in a bad way or anything like that. So now here, it's also same thing as easy mode, except the wind blows a little harder. If you fall down there, you don't want to jump. It's just going to push you back and you might fall off, and that'll end your game basically, and you'll be really hard to come back. If that ever happens and you get stuck, pull out your radio and press emergencies. Press yes on this. It'll call the search and rescue and shoot a flare. If there's no search and rescue, I'm sorry, but you are kind of fried unless you figure out a way to get back up. Oh, why do I keep falling? Gosh. So basically, it's pretty simple other than all that. So this is going to be a full guide on how to beat normal mode. So I'm going to do it a lot more detailed now, so just like easy mode. So we're on the same part as we were in easy mode. I mean, we've been on there. This is an icy ladder. So if you don't know, the icy ladders do get more slippery on the modes as you go up. So hard mode, it's pretty hard, if I'm going to be completely honest. So this video is not going to be very short. If you do have time and you genuinely want to beat this game and you want to be dedicated, I recommend you watch the whole video. If not, you can skip to the parts that you want to watch, okay? That's fine. Happy with either one. So this part's, you need to have good concentration on this part. Another thing, never take the abandoned route unless you're genuinely experienced and you want to challenge yourself. Let me just demonstrate what the abandoned route looks like. And I just got stuck. Well, what it looks to be. You need to climb up here, do a wall jump if you know that, and come over here. Easy mode, as you can see, it's a lot easier. I would say jump there. Gosh, this is hard. Oh, jeez. So yeah, I do not recommend abandoned mode, but for your guys' own sake, I did that anyways. Easy mode, pretty simple, self-explanatory, pretty dang easy. You can even see the the safe route on my easy mode. It's pretty nice. Now the Cloud Maker, this Cloud Maker version is going to be a little harder than the last time, but it will be a lot easy. It's not going to be easier. There is going to be some ice parts which will be slippery, and you might fall in between the gaps of the bridge. So if you're a beginner, you can use the snowmobile for my own sake. I mean, for you guys' own sake. I will use the snowmobile so you guys can understand me more clearly. You want to go through these poles, by the way, the poles with the double lights, and in between. You want to go in between. It's like another guider. So, by the way, if you didn't know already, those other poles with one light on them are indicators. They show you where to go. And you should follow them because you don't really want to get lost. I've seen a lot of people get lost really, really far away. They have to reset. It's not really fun. Spend like an hour just walking through fog in this, and I'll show you where people get lost a lot. So here it's going to be pretty easy. It gets harder on the difficulties. Now here you want to really listen to the indicators, because if you go any of the other ways, you you will be completely lost. So you want to follow these indicators, and you want to make your way. There will be a pool, like almost like a pool, basically. Like, it'll be like a little lake, almost like under cove or water cove. You're gonna park right up here, put in these fences right here, and hop out. Now you see this pole right here, with the red line? This is an indicator, so you want to follow this inside of the water. Now those bubbles on the top of my screen indicate my oxygen, so you're gonna want to follow those. Make sure it will go as fast as possible under this cove, so you don't run out of oxygen or you'll die. Now, another thing. Well, you'll drain your health. So another thing about health is, if you do have the Game Pass, there's a health bottle. It really helps. Only if you do have it. I only recommend you use it in case of a real murder, like you're very low on HP and you're like below half HP. So, by the way, you can get an achievement under here if you didn't see my easy mode bit video. It's something with the seals, so like you can get bit by them, and it takes like a speck of your health away, but not much. Pretty cool achievement. I've gotten it before. Here we go. So so now we're pulling up on the ice shelf, well, actually on the end of it. This is gonna be the start of Camp 2. So once you make it past here, start drinking your water. After this is the avalanche section, and I will definitely talk about that. It's a very important understanding that you guys need to know. Sleep if you don't have energy bars, and drink water and refill. Do this in real life too. Pretty good lesson. So here, ooh, that's not good. Maybe I'll be able to finally demonstrate an avalanche in this one. Did I? Oh yeah, make sure that you go in this green circle right here to make sure you got the checkpoint. Let's check it. Yep, we got it. Alright. So, ooh, it looks like an avalanche just happened. So these rocks right here, these glacier parts, hug them. You need to hug them at all costs. Because avalanches, when they come so suddenly, you'll see a message pop up. And the way to tell if there's avalanches is you'll hear rumbling, and there will probably be cracks in the ground. So you want to hug these rocks, like these glacier rocks, because if it does come, these are the ways that you'll survive it, and you won't lose any damage. So as soon as you hear a warning, get behind these rocks. So just get to the closest rock as you scavenger your way up this mountain. So looks like we might have done pretty good for this part. There's going to be another avalanche part, just so you know. Here we go. We're at another dangerous part. Roche Glacier Icefall. It's not that hard if you really know how to do it. Let me get some light on. So you wanna these ladders. Yep, it's pretty simple on these modes. Most of the modes, this Icefall, it's pretty easy. I mean, of course, if you're playing Legends mode, which is just literally you on 1 HP for the whole time. Like, you cannot lose one piece of health or else you're gonna die. I will demonstrate the abandoned route once again. You guys really wanted a challenge. Oh gosh, okay, that's pretty scary. Now, if you're new, I don't recommend you take those once again. And on this curved ladder, you just gotta trust it and go up. Don't really stop. here we are on another part. So basically, we're gonna climb these rocks. Basically, don't hit the ice, just so you know. This will happen, and you won't be able to climb. Instead, get in a good pattern away from the ice. After all, this part is actually pretty easy, and don't get tempted to press the detach button. It is, then you can't really get up, and you'll lose health on the way down. Be hard to get up at least. So, only detach when you get to the top. There you go. Now, this is the second avalanche part. Look around for cracks in the ground. Looks like there are no cracks, so we are good. No avalanche. Everything's fine. Now, just in case, though, hug these rocks. Just remember that. If you really want to survive the avalanches part, you want to hug the rocks. It's your best bet. Oh, and look at that. Let's just do this for fun. Watch this. There's that avalanche. I survived it. That's just showing you what happens, except if you're in the radius, it will give you a warning, and then you'll get swept away by it if you're not hiding behind a rock. Hopefully I didn't just wipe out a bunch of people. Looks like... So basically here, it's pretty simple. I recommend shift lock for this. And then you want to curve jump, basically, and then you climb back up here. It's pretty simple, not too hard. And then up here, this is Mount Vinson, highest peak in Antarctica. So you don't really want to go too. You want to go fast, and you want to keep like good angle on your cursor. So I will speed up the route to my next hard part after I make it to the peak of Mount Vinson. So, before I do speed it up, you want to go down North Ridge Pass and keep following these indicators. Anyways, here's for the time Okay, time-lapse is done. We are now nearing the hardest part. So, crooked ladders. So on this part, I recommend you jump to this ladder. Just be careful with it. If not, take your time. No rush. All good. So here's the hardest part. We're basically going to be hanging off a giant cliff. We want to keep this all stable. It's going to be a lot harder. And don't get scared by the music. Sure, that's happened to a bunch of us. It's kind of, the music kind of thrills you. You hear it? Especially at night, it's a lot harder. Now, I recommend, instead of going that way, just land on the rope. If you can. If not, land on this piece right here. If you don't feel comfortable landing on the rope, land on this piece. So, if you're a beginner, remember, do things like this. But if you feel like you can genuinely do this, just sprint it across. Jump over here, move yourself down there, and then jump over here. Now this is a part you don't want to keep yourself sliding. Jump here, here, and then same thing for the rope. Now on the rope you can just jump down right here. Keep going. Again, if any of this seems too fast, don't pressure yourself. Just take it easy. Oh, okay. I mean, that's one way to do it, but don't do it too fast. Then come right down here. Alright. And if you made it this far, congratulations, you have made it to Camp 3. This is the second to last camp before the South Pole. Here, start drinking more water. Get all ready. Get some energy. If you don't know what that sound is, it's this radio tower. I have no clue why it makes that noise, but don't think about it too hard. Refill your water and get the checkpoint. By the way, if you do have luxury tent, I recommend you grab the things inside of it, like hot chocolate, and because it's good because it's like an extra water basically. So if you drink all your water, extra hydration if you're like stuck. And the cookies are like energy bars. Now this is the slippery part. You want to be careful here. Here we are. Oh. Don't really dip in the pool. It's not the best idea. Now, same thing for the icy ladder. You want to keep jumping. Now, these indicators, just follow them. Here we are to the icy block part. You want to jump here too. These are like icy ladders, but bigger. And ahead of us, I will explain that if you don't know what that is. So basically, that part is like an ice, you need to walk across it. Here, I'll just demonstrate when we get there. Just jump on these rocks, make it here. So it's gonna crack. You want to get to the closest icy parts so it doesn't crack. It'll fall into the water. You can take some risks if you're willing to do that. So now keep going until we reach that ice wall right there. Then head into the middle run. Right where I'm going. Follow my steps closely. You want to be very, very careful. If you're low health, you want to find a new path because that part there's a little water to take your HP if you're at 1 HP. So basically, the rock part, you don't have to cross that. You can just jump over this rock and then you're all good. Then come over here, jump over this part. Jump over here, go this way, keep going, jump here, and then keep going up. Head down here. And any of these is fine, because, yeah, it's pretty, any of them you can just jump there, it's easy. Here, if you want to do it, you can swim. I don't recommend that because it will drain your health. I would usually go around here for a good idea. Don't really swim. It's not really a good idea. It's not like the cove, okay? It doesn't have an oxygen bar. You would just lose health. Jump over here. Jump over here. Keep going. There's another icy ladder right here. Jump. Be careful. Don't go as fast as I'm going if you don't feel comfortable doing it. Climb up here. You want to always make sure the ladders are not inverted like this. Don't get fooled. Come around here and do a side jump. And take it easy. Just saying. Don't go as fast as I'm going. Just take it easy. Follow the indicators for the final parts. And we are at Camp 4, I believe. Let's see. Yep, we are at Camp 4. So now you can start drinking your water again. This is the final camp before the final plunge. Final straight to the South Pole. And this place is the final ice shelf is pretty difficult, so you'll get lost very easily in it. So be very, very careful and watch my steps closely as we approach it. Keep drinking your water. Make sure it's at full HP. I mean full water. I mean it doesn't have to be full water because this is a pretty short zone. Alright. Camp 4. Let's go. Alright, we made it. We are heading on our final expedition. By the way, make sure you got that. Okay, let's go. Okay, so the ladder parts, these are pretty easy. Now you need to follow it closely. You want to find a close part to jump, like right here. Pretty risky on some parts. Now you want to come this ladder. Remember, you got to follow the ladders. And follow my moves too, because it's pretty easy to get lost right here. And then there's another ladder over there. Jump. Jump over here, down here, up here, down here. Sway, keep going. Want to follow this very, very carefully because you can get lost very, very easy in here. Oh, a little bit of a dangerous part. If you do happen to get stuck, it's pretty easy to find a way out. Jump down here. There's gonna be remember, be very mindful about things in front of you. End up in a hole. It's pretty dang hard to get out of. Now you can just jump down on a ladder and climb up here, and I guess we have made it. We have finished the game. Now you can celebrate. Launch your flare if you do have one, just for fun. I like to do that. Customize it. I'm gonna do yellow because if you have, I'm gonna do yep. Actually, I'm gonna do orange because if this was your first time beating easy mode and normal mode all once, you will now be an amateur. So congrats. If you have a flag, come over here in this green box, place it down, mark your spot, tell other people, hey, I was here. Remember, when you're done with this, touch the pole So, because it will make sure that you caught it. And then check your expedition count. And I have 13 expeditions. Now we can hop in a plane. Bye-bye. Let's get in the private jet. Of course, if you don't have private jet, which is, you need Game Pass for private jet, or any of the other planes, then just use the basic plane. Still pretty useful. And I will fast forward when we make it. Alright, we are now in the landing phase of our trip. Well, if you guys watched to the end, this whole thing, everything you need to know, this is all you need to know about normal mode. If you've made it this far, congratulations, you are now ready to beat normal mode. Anyways, stay tuned for more videos. I will be uploading more often, and not just Expedition Antarctica, but even on other games. So don't just think I'm an Expedition Antarctica YouTuber. I'm gonna also do some other games, and not gonna spoil those, but they're gonna be coming up. So please stay tuned. Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned to my videos. Like and subscribe if you want, and hit that notification bell if you want to see more videos and catch them as soon as they come out. Anyways, thank you for watching. I am Seal Splashes, and I am out.